Greetings, Earthlings! My name is Zero Jake, and joining me today on the Martian planet is Adam.
Crabman.
Yes. You may notice that we have done this after recording the episode because I couldn't be bothered to do an intro at that point. So, on to the video. Yeah, you would have gone to the wrong medical room. You've gone to the original medical room.
Okay, there's only one thing left to do.
Press backspace.
Just catapult myself into...
No, backspace. Suicide. You know, commit
But
suicide.
I wanted to catapult myself in the floor at max speed.
You could do that, though that would be disruptive to my seismic activities. Seismic things. So yeah, I'm gonna give you a quick tour of things inside.
So I start with a gun. I start with welder, grinder, drill.
Yeah.
All basic.
All basic stuff. You'll notice that your arms move around when you open inventory or interact with it. Other thing. That's because I've got a mod installed. It bugs out sometimes, so you just need to open inventory, close it again.
You're currently walking in place.
Yeah, that's because we're slowly moving. If actually, are we? Yeah, we're slowly moving at 1/4 meter a second.
I'm glad they fixed the whole you fall out of things that are moving.
Yes, otherwise this
would not work.
This series would just be ridiculous. Anyway,
This is how Jake falls through the floor.
This is how I fall through the floor. Yes. Anyway, I'll probably do a introduction like later when I'm editing. So.
Close your doors.
What do you mean?
What were you born in a barn? Now I get to run you over.
No. I keep the doors open so that I can actually go through them without any hassle. Yeah. So let me tell you the plan of what we're doing. So we've got a rover which is acting as our base for now.
We need a light.
We don't. We've got headlights. I'm going to redesign the rover anyway once we have a permanent base operational. It's going to roll back. It's going to roll back.
Is it because it's really, really ugly?
Yes, it is ugly. You can, if you want to design one, then by all means. Before you fly over here,
I believe I can fly.
Don't throw yourself into the ground, otherwise this is going to be a really, really long day. So here is the kind of structure for where we're going to have an entrance to the base, a rover entrance. You don't have any steel plate, so what I'm going to do...
Right, does the base need digging out? Because so I'll just get started on that.
Yes. So there are two versions of using the drill. You can hold left click and it will mine out and collect the ore. Right click will mine a bigger area but won't give you any resources. Are you trying to drill me to death? Don't do that. It hurts. I'm now on 60 hit. I'm now on 60 hit points. Oh God! I should really disable friendly fire. Give me a second. Please don't. Right. So this is going to be the floor. Okay. And what I need you to do is mine it out so that I can add more floor.
One does not simply walk into floor door.
I'll give you an idea of how you don't need to do any more of that. We can have blocks that are halfway in the dirt because this game is useful. What?
I saw the mysteries of the universe.
Yes, that happens sometimes. Right.
I'm just going to drill this way. Tell me when to stop, basically. I can see space, Jake.
Yes, I realise that. I think that's
also,
good.
Oops.
Right. So here's a technique that I use for mining. Okay. When you're excavating a base, if you want to stop doing things at any point in the near future.
Yeah.
If you're excavating a base, what I usually do is so that we don't have, masses of holes everywhere. If I'm using if I use spectator camera underground, you'll see that there are massive holes everywhere, and it just looks ugly. So what I do is I build up kind of a line of steel blocks, except that I can't because the server is being weird. Yeah, and what I do is I only mine when on these blocks. So hold right click and it will mine out an area, and when and when I can no longer mine out an area, I go and add more steel blocks to it. Continue, rinse and repeat.
I don't have any steel plates.
Yeah, if you go back to the rover and access the cargo container, you can get some steel plate.
You know, you're very ambitious.
What do you mean ambitious? I built a station that was 600 blocks in length. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's the conveyor. There's your refinery's on the back. Okay.
You want to go inside. There's a cargo container inside.
I know where to go.
There's access to everything.
I know where to go. I was just looking at the robots.
Right.
Surprisingly, I may not have played this game much, but I've played it enough to know what I'm doing, sort of.
You say that now.
I will drill you to death, Jake.
Yeah, you've proven that you can do that, which is slightly frightening.
I have proven my inclination.
But only slightly. Don't think too much of yourself.
And then we bring out the bigger things. I wonder if I can weld you to death.
Yes, you can.
I want to experiment.
You can also grind me to death. Please don't. I don't want my kill counter for this series to go ridiculously high because I brought another person along.
Tom in. This is going to happen regardless.
Look, yes, but I don't plan to keep Tom here.
Oh, I'm out of hydrogen.
Well, no,
Oops.
no, it's not that I don't plan to keep Tom here. I know that Tom won't stay here. He'll just steal my largest ship and then do whatever.
Okay. When you first start up that lagged like a bitch. Also, I'm out of hydrogen. Could be interesting.
Out of hydrogen.
Yep.
Give me a second. Have this. He says, dropping a hydrogen bottle. Pick that up.
Thank you.
It should give you much more hydrogen. If you're low on hydrogen, like say it has less than 10% on it left, then go and put it in the oxygen generator, and then pick up another one.
Yeah, block placement is just as hinky as it was in the tutorial.
Yes. It's always going to be like that, sadly.
I went and I just pulled out 100 steel plates.
Yes.
This is not a small project.
This is not a small project, no.
Actually,
We're not going to weld them up yet, because I just need an area to store the rover where it won't roll away. After we've got this entrance section done, noting that the entrance should be able to support larger vehicles than hold right click, not left click, because otherwise we just get a mass amount of stone, and I don't need that. Did you not listen to me earlier?
Oops.
Stay on the platforms and use those.
Pay no attention to the gaping hole. Why am I using slope?
You're mad.
No, I should not be using slope blocks.
If you scroll, it goes through different blocks of that kind of style.
Useful. That's actually quite useful.
It is useful, except that it wasn't so useful when that feature was introduced, because it kind of took a bit to relearn. Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot crouch is a really awkward button.
Oh, what, C?
Yeah.
Yes.
Not quite sure if that is a design decision, but...
Well, it's because control is for control groups and what
stuff.
have you. I can't remember. Yeah. I mean, so some others use Q and E to go up and down, which is also weird. I guess...
I can... That's pitch and yaw, really.
Yeah.
You're just gonna have to deal with the weird crap person walking around, because otherwise mining is apparently an awkward pain in the dick. We could make a bloody for us.
A what?
To be honest with you. We could make a robot to do this for us.
We can't make robots right now. We don't have the resources.
I said rover.
Rover.
Yeah. We could literally just strap a big drill on the front of the rover and just drive it into this hill.
That could work, but that's just going to be a bit complicated because it won't be neat. And
Space engineers, it is it requires complication. If it's not complicated, you're doing it wrong.
Yes. Or if it's not big.
If it's not big, complicated, and makes your eyeballs hurt, then you're doing it wrong.
Yeah. That's
Hence, the first ship I make is going to be fluorescent pink.
Yeah. I'm just going to deal with the sides so that we don't do anything. You don't want to drill too far into where the sides are going to be, because this is going to be an underground entrance to our underground base. So expect more digging. I'm out of steel. I'll go fetch some more.
I'll have you know that eventually I'm moving into space.
Yes, I know that. I'm also going to... Well, the problem is, on planets, you don't have access to platinum, which is a resource required to make ion thrusters and a bunch of other high-tech stuff.
Makes sense, although you probably get it from meteorite impacts.
No meteors on this, because otherwise it would be ridiculous. Imagine leaving the server for about a week, whereas where others have been highly active. Come back and see everything that you have destroyed.
This is why you make this little thing called bullets.
Yes. But really, I cannot be bothered.
You lazy sub-bucket.
Yes.
It does mean this is going to be fun to come by.
Well, the main thing that's going to be the kind of conflict is other players. Because I know there's going to be some people who just want to ruin my day, and I'm fine with that. As long as they don't completely ruin my day.
Tom, me.
Yes. As long as you're tasteful about it.
Yeah, that requires a certain degree of...
Ah.
Okay. Now, there's a way... We don't just want to use sloping blocks, because that way we'll have to take it right down.
Yeah, I've got a way to do that bit, by the way. I'll sort it
Yeah.
out later.
Just deal with the weird crab person walking around for now.
Yes. So after we've done this this entrance, which is massive, I still can't get over how massive it is. What we're going to do is we're going to get a room that we'll repurpose later, but it will house refinery, reactor, stuff like that, so that we can then get rid of the rover and build something else using its carcass.
Because we'll probably make it a bit smaller. I'd say small ship frame will probably be wiser for it.
Yeah, if we create single-person vehicles that are essentially for moving around.
Or two-man vehicles. Like,
or
it
two-man
doesn't
vehicles,
actually
yeah.
matter. Like, we can make small vehicles. What I'm saying is that is a large grid, or a medium grid. I think
it's a large grid. There is no such thing as medium.
I treat it as a medium thing.
Though I have got mods installed that allow us to create a small grid refinery and assembler.
That's nice.
So we'll make sure that those are in there. I'm being annoyed by the server not being completely latency free. But that's because I'm always annoyed at the server. Right.
Because if there's anything in this universe that's completely latency free, it breaks the laws of causality.
Yes. Well, no, actually, latency free would be quantum communication, wouldn't it?
Light speed.
No, because quantum entanglement transcends light speed.
To a degree.
To a degree, yes, because you'd still have to react to the change in the quantum particle, but in any case, it effectively reduces the latency due to light speed drastically. In fact, it minimizes. It gives the latency a maximum.
I mean, yeah, technically the most... Well, I don't know enough about particle physics.
What, quantum?
Yeah, the thing I know that's easiest to read from distances at light speed is gravity.
Yes.
Because it's just so bloody powerful for what it is.
Actually, gravity is an extremely weak force.
In microcosm. In macrocosm, it's not.
Yeah, because gravity
Yeah,
has
it's
range
driven almost.
rather than.
It's driven almost every physicist insane for decades.
Yeah, I've hit some latency issues. That's fun.
I've not.
No,
I'm
it's
fine
fine.
with me.
It's fine. It's like a small thing.
Probably because you're in Suffolk.
Probably because I'm in Suffolk, yes. Though I really shouldn't be sharing that information. I may as well share my current address. It's not like I'm going to be living here for longer.
Good.
Um,
And you're only in Suffolk for the holidays, so it's not like you'd actually notice.
yes. So yeah.
Normally, he lives inside a hat.
Normally, no, I always live inside a hat. You should really know this.
Yeah, he is the genie of the hat, in case you guys have not noticed. In fact, he has
The
not told you.
disapproving genie of the hat.
Disapproving genie of the hat.
Yeah, careful with the drill. It can destroy blocks.
I know. You
Yeah.
know the drill.
Oh god, I'm gonna have to heavily edit this. I've just realised.
Why?
Well, because what I'm going, it's less of I'm just going to have this entire thing in one batch. Otherwise, people would go mad. Or I might do that actually. Yeah, let's drive my viewers insane.
Madness is fun. Also mandatory.
What do you mean mandatory? You're not here against your will. I am. Well, not technically against my will, but my will is forcing me to be here.
I think am I out of steel plates? I can't be out of steel.
You can be, yeah.
I'm not. I've got 66. I've got 66, and this block will not place.
Oh,
It is
is it highlighted in red when you try to place it?
green. No, it was green. It was just being laggy.
Yes, lag.
There's the latency you were talking about.
Yeah, because it's thinking. No, it's because you
Just
placed
fucking
a placed a block somewhere, and it's being confusing with me.
Do you want to leave this lit?
What lip? What the current lip? It won't be there forever, but I don't know how high I want the entrance to be.
Okay.
Though, given the fact that I can lower the entrance.
And also given the fact that the rover isn't going to fit in if we leave this bit.
Yeah, it's not going to fit. If
I'll just remove the lip, Jake. It's fine.
yeah. I'm going to set a maximum height, which is this. I can lower the... the reason why we're not welding things in yet is because I haven't decided how high this thing is going to be. So if we do that...
And probably... Well, no, we want something sealed, don't we?
Yeah, we're going to need a sealed environment inside. Yeah. We're also going to need some form of... continuous oxygen generation, unless we want to be completely hidden, in which case we're going to need to have regular expeditions.
I need to go back to the rover before I suffocate.
Oh wow, really? You're out of oxygen.
Yep.
Right. Turn that off.
Down to 12% oxygen.
Right.
I forget how you go down.
C.
Yeah. Okay.
That's why you forget you
Okay,
go down,
that's
because
such
it's C.
That's such a bloody awkward control scheme.
Yeah, it is. You get used to it.
I know.
In 10 years.
Probably, I suppose I should probably start making myself an oxygen tank or something.
We've got oxygen tanks.
Also, my drill is in my face.
Yes.
Drill why?
Press I.
Or just one or two.
No, press I, as in inventory. And then escape.
Why was my character...
Just it's a bug with the animation mod that I added. Though I need the animation mod in order to have certain blocks functional. Otherwise they just won't work, or rather will not be installed.
Those only had about 5% energy.
Yeah, if you either go into the flight seat or hold F on the med room, then you should have good things. Stunning footage of me mining. It's going to be the next big thing. It's going to have 10 million. Don't kill me. It's a good thing I auto heal, because otherwise I would be dead by now.
Oh, that's cool.
You auto heal up to. Don't you? Just stay right there. Stay right there. Yeah. No. Switch back to the. Yeah. That's weird. Your arms are just
weird?
stretched. Are you moving me?
No, am I?
I don't know. Latency. Why are there rocks here?
I don't know. I've been using right click.
Oh my god.
Oh dear.
Oh, this is why I was having the thing, because these stones weren't rendered on my client. Anyway.
Can I drill them out of existence, Jake?
I'm gonna fly back. Don't drill them out of existence. That's not efficient. We may as well use the stone, since we need it for gravel. Did you close the door?
Did I?
Possibly. Because I now can't get through the doorway, which is hilarious. Stop closing doors. You're causing continuity issues. No, don't. What? Don't. I hate you sometimes.
Only sometimes.
Only sometimes. Well, actually, it may be more than that, due to the frequency at which you piss me off.
All good natured though. All good natured. Plus, it improves your footage.
Yes, good natured. Whatever. The disapproving genie disapproves.
I have a gun, you know.
You have a gun. I have a gun. Everyone has a gun. It doesn't matter.
You may not want to walk in front of me at any point.
I'm back to 70 health. Unless you're using an ultra drill, then actually that would be painful. You're not gonna behave, are you? No, you're not. Come on.
I think I just accidentally drilled you.
No, now you did. Yeah, that wasn't accidental. That was on purpose.
No, I'm just strafing back and forth and drilling. It's not my fault if you don't know when to move.
Right. That's definitely the case. Do you want to be on the steel plate at all? At any time in the future?
You're gonna get yourself killed walking in front of the crazy guy with the drill.
Yeah, I'm gonna get myself killed, and then I'll have my revenge.
No, you won't, because then I'll get the gun out, because I know you'll be coming for revenge.
Right. Hang on, so you kill me, right? Accidentally. And then, when I come back, you kill me on purpose.
Yep.
Just so that I don't kill you.
Yep.
I don't theoretically kill you, because I don't go through with threats that often.
The first one was more accurate.
Would you like to jump up? I need to place a block where you're standing.
I would, and I did, but then the world was like, no.
No, you're there. I am the game master now. Mwahaha. That's effectively what the server sounds like. Don't. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Are you sure about that? I am always suspicious.
You should be.
I have learned that I should be.
I'm actually just starting to think where we're going to put rooms and things.
Don't even think about that kind of stuff right now.
Okay.
Because this space is going to be ridiculous.
I know I shouldn't be drilling these, but I'm lazy.
What? Oh my, yeah, because then we get scrap metal. And that reduces our iron supply. Because technically, we can put the scrap metal in a refinery and it will give us back iron, but it won't give us enough iron.
Damn it! I left clicked.
Oh my god.
Damn you, stone!
Interesting.
I wonder what happens if I drop these on you.
Oh, what if you drop it? If you drop the rocks?
Do they do damage?
Anything will do damage if it has enough momentum to do so. Welcome to a physics-based game.
Shall I start taking out ceiling?
Sure. start taking.
If we only want to just...
Yeah, if you want to take out ceiling up to where this thing is, the barrier.
And then everything else will no longer be. I'll go top because it'll be easier to do.
Yeah, if you take out the ceiling before the barrier, that'll be useful. Noting that gravity doesn't affect any voxels whatsoever, so they're just going to stay there.
I'm just gonna have to...
They're just going to hang around.
That weird guy. Parties. That's me.
What? What?
Something weird here. No, that's still there. I thought it destroyed it by accident.
Give me a second.
I suppose I should actually use thrusters for this. Make it easier. Ah, Floor, you've killed me once. Now I have my revenge.
Did you just kill the floor?
Somewhat.
What do you mean by somewhat? You either
count
did or you
drilling as
didn't.
floor murdering. Also, yeah, I now see exactly what you meant.
About what?
You'll see. It doesn't help the lag that we are also terraforming things at this point.
No, that's just regular lag. Trust me. It's annoying, but it exists for a reason, and that's because I can't be bothered to process absolutely everything on my computer.
There's just floating cubes.
Ooh, something died.
Was it me?
No, it was another application that just died for some reason. I do not know why.
Okay, the whole floating voxels thing is really annoying. I understand it's difficult to...
It's like Minecraft, except in space. I mean, in 7 days to die, any blocks that are not supported enough will just fall will just fall down and create rubble.
Which I'd rather see a system like that, I suppose, because this is a game about engineering.
Yes, it is a game about engineering, rather than complete and utter physics, which is why the planets don't move.
Yet. Until I can figure out how to strap engines on them.
You can't. Voxels can't move. You nearly killed me again. But
destroying my dreams!
What do you mean, destroying your dreams?
Moving planets with engines.
You can't. Though I think in Dual Universe you might be able to make an asteroid move. I don't know. I'll have to test it when I'm in the alpha.
If Dual Universe ever actually finishes.
It does.
That's the problem.
The alpha is going to be available this September.
It's going to run into the same and more problems that engineers has run into.
No, it isn't. Because they're using a completely different system. They're using they're using an engine which is for military simulations for their game.
Yes.
Which is interesting.
It is interesting. They will drill through things.
Also, I've been, keeping up with all the happenings, and it looks promising. So stop being a cynic. That's my job.
I have to ask, which military?
Which military? I think it's American military, possibly.
Okay, it's going to have the same problems as space engineers. If you'd said, Indian,
I can't
Australian,
I can't remember the
every other military.
Well, you'd think that the American military uses the most expensive gear because they have more spending than half the planet nearly all the planet combined.
More spending does not mean better.
Yeah. Give me a second, I'll look it up.
Yeah. We should not be so bad. We do not speak of politics. We speak only of drills.
No, we speak of game design, because that's much better than politics. It uses Eugene too. I think, yes. Could you not? Are you attempting to drill me, or are you just moving? Are you just gonna continue like that? Okay then. Sure.
It amuses me.
I can tell it amuses you. Right.
Be glad you're not playing with Sean. He would have killed you by now.
Yeah, he would have killed me by now.
About 3 times.
Actually, no, I don't think he would.
Yes, he would have.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
If there's one person that we could invite that is more piratical than Tom, it's Sean.
Well, the only condition under which Sean would be added to the server is if he pays me money for it.
Yeah, he knows.
That is, unless he proves his worth. Noting that anyone watching this, that doesn't count for all of you. Most you're going to have to pay money.
Only the Schwan. So only the Schwan, but he's probably not going to come on because he's lazy.
Well, no, he's more of a strategy kind of person, isn't he?
Much more.
Yeah.
If we were getting to the point where we've got massive fleets to throw at each other, we might see Sean.
That's not going to happen in this game, because the entire server would just cry when that happens.
That's why I said if we ever. Also, it's possible that we'll fix it in future.
Well, most of the problems are due to the game engine, right?
No. There's a lot of problems in this game. I'm actually genuinely impressed it runs at all.
Yes. Well, because they've been doing optimizations as well. They've not just been adding features and that's it.
True. Let's see if I can drill the ground out from under you.
You can. Please don't. Okay. So I calculated the length of the rover being 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
It's like 9.
10.
And its height is more than 3 blocks.
Stop.
So.
Why am I taking damage? I didn't. Okay.
I think what we're going to be best served doing, Jake, is getting that drilled out. He says the man disappears into a hole.
Yep.
That's what she said. Right, come here.
Damn it, Adam. Yes, what?
It's my responsibility to let the side down. I think we're going to be better off extending it out that way.
Extending out which way?
This way.
That way. Noting that we're probably gonna lower the level to somewhere down here.
Yeah. But we need a stable platform for the rover.
Yeah. Just give me a second.
Well, it's because someone would be fancy and build a base in the floor.
Actually, bases in the floor, really useful against orbital bombardment. Hey, guess who's going to use orbital bombardment?
Not Tom.
Everyone, because it's the most powerful thing in the universe.
Not really.
Right, so this is a height of, what, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Strictly speaking, if you want to get into it, what would be the best weaponization? You'd probably just want to weaponize a supernova. Or a black hole. Those would work.
Yeah, that requires a much higher tier of civilization. I might take a lot of damage now when the server catches up to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Or when I catch up to you, Jake.
Yeah, whatever.
Don't mind.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I want to experiment with something. Hold still.
No,
I want to see if collisions do damage.
they do.
I got my knee on the
I've tried
floor.
it before. It's semi-painful. Okay, so if we do that...
I may have nicked my shins.
Did
on
you
a
kill...
rock.
Oh my god. Yeah, loot your stuff, because that's always useful. Because I don't want to have negative amount of stuff, negative amount of resource gain, because you keep killing yourself.
How do I loot me?
Press F on bag. Which is over here.
That's not where my body landed, but okay.
No, it's where your stuff landed.
Hello,
Does that
Meg.
work? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'll take the
6.
extra ammo. You thought this through?
What through?
Why do I have so much stone?
2, 3, 4, 5.
I mean,
6,
the whole thing where...
Because you're bad at mining.
I assume we just drill this bag to get rid of the rest of it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Apparently not.
6,
Okay.
7. Okay. Stop drilling!
It's Mars, it needs craters.
And also, you can pick up the rest of the items and then destroy them in the assembler,
Oh, true.
which will give us more resources, which is semi-cheating, but I don't care. Right, that should be high enough, so we can go along with this.
That would be excellent. Except I think you just buried my.
No, I picked it all up.
Oh, okay. It's still saying body location. That's annoying.
Yeah, I'm having sync issues.
Come here. I want to read.
I'm having a lot of sync issues. I'm probably going to need to wait a second.
Okay. Okay. Shall I go look for some mining nodes or something?
What areas to mine ores? What?
Yeah.
Yeah, the rover has an ore detector. If you get within 150 meters, it should display where some ores are. Actually, I don't think we need any right now.
True. Presumably, we'll eventually find some in the floor, but
That's possible.
one random rock out here. There is one random rock out here.
What do you mean, random rock? What, piece of stone?
I mean, a random chunk of stone that was just over here.
It probably rolled down, maybe. It's highly possible. Oh
So I just
yeah,
keep
the
digging this
synchronization issues are being slightly problematic. It is highly possible that I'll die in the next 10 minutes.
You are in the arsenal? No thank you! Parent house.
It is possible to mute yourself while you do that, right?
Oh yes, sure it is. Wait a sec. Come back, give me a button.
Right.
Back.
So if we say that this is how far we go for the vehicle entrance, we might have a vehicle bay later. Yeah, so if we say this is how far we go,
Yeah.
which means that we can now take out the floor and then start a level lower.
Okay.
Are you now getting how I work?
Seems really obnoxious.
It's a way to make things neat. Though usually I put the floor on the lowest section. So yeah. Oh, I damaged you. Please don't kill me. Right. Yeah. If you want to take out the grid that we placed down on the floor, I'm going to create the new one.
When I'm done, should I just go dump all this stone in the assembler?
Just stick it in the cargo. It will automatically be turned into gravel. Which is the only thing it can be used for currently, because I haven't installed any mods that use it, is reactor components.
Which we do need a lot of, to be honest.
Not a lot of, because I've got other reactors that don't use reactor components and instead use
Why are
something
there
else.
wheels, Jake?
What?
There are wheels.
Where? Where you are? Might be a client-side issue. Is the rover missing some wheels?
No, but they are floating.
They
Oh, nope, yep, the rover's wheels are all falling off.
Ah, lovely. I had that bug 2 days ago.
Could you come confirm it is actually a bug and not just actually happened, because they used to do this quite often?
No, the wheels are there. It's a client-side desync issue.
Well, that's a problem. Oh well.
It's not much of a problem. It's just going to make it slightly annoying for you to do anything in the rover. You can relog to fix it,
True.
since it is a desync issue.
True. Yes. Probably want to do that. I mean, whenever I go in the rover, I fall through the floor.
That sounds good.
I'll return in a moment.
Okay. Is this the Please Stand By music?
Sort of.
Okay.
I am tone deaf, however, so it's not very good. Please stand by.
Well, you may be tone deaf, but I'm tone. What's the opposite? Tone sensitive? That seems less of a thing. No, it's just that I can tell tone much easier than others.
Perfect pitch.
Yeah.
I am a corp and I'm digging a hole.
You might want to stop singing that, because we might get a
I believe
copyright
that's
strike
actually-
from the
I believe
Yogscast.
that actually is copyright.
Yeah, it's copyrighted.
Yeah.
You
I'd
could
blame
continue singing it. I just wonder if your singing would be so
don't
good
think it would
so
register-
that it would
I don't
actually detect and
don't think it would
content ID the
register.
video.
I don't think it would register the fact that I'm singing, Jake. Let's be honest here.
Right. Yeah, because first of all, you're singing into a imperfect microphone, so not a complete professional one. Second,
And
it's going through
me
Skype.
singing.
Third, it's coming out of Skype and into Open Broadcast software. Fourth, the video will then get edited, and then fifth, it gets converted when it goes to YouTube.
You missed the most important fact out of all of this.
What's that?
I'm the one singing it.
That, yeah.
Which means it won't register as singing.
No.
I do kind of love how you went into a full-blown technical explanation of why.
And then you said, yeah, step one just basically kills it. The rest is completely not needed.
Yeah. My computer is not happy with this game.
Nope. My computer
Oh, it is.
isn't happy with this game either. But well, actually, no. It behaves better now since I got it a better graphics card.
And in my case, it's just my graphics card's fan pitching in, and then it's just whiny.
Yes.
See, the reason it's so whiny is my fan is actually a career politician.
Ah, yes. For which political party?
Liberals.
Ah, right.
They're the whiniest of all.
What, the Liberal Democrats?
Yep.
Right. Please note that is Adam's opinion and not mine. Do not yell at me in the comments. I'm not the person who said it.
If you're a Liberal Democrat,
Here we go. Brace yourselves, people.
no, that was the truth. If you're a Liberal Democrat, I don't care.
Ah, right. Yes.
Please direct all hate speech to Jake's hat.
Well,
Or the
until
empty box near
until
you that
now,
you
they
can
haven't
on.
realised that my hat exists.
True. Or just shout into a trash can, because I don't actually care.
Yes. Well, welcome to my apathetic friend here.
Apathetic, cynical. Partially insane. After all, I hang around with Jake.
Well, thanks. That fills me with confidence. Okay, right. We're getting somewhere. slowly.
But is it where we want to go?
Yes. Hang on, give me a second, because I can throw myself into creative mode.
I will indeed, Cyber Jake.
And I'm gonna go into spectator to give us an aerial view of what we've done, because I'm probably going to end the recording here because we're up to 45 minutes of recording, and that's not even considering the introduction that I need to do because I didn't really do a proper one. So yeah.
Yeah, unless you remember to put the entrance in, they have no idea who I am.
Yes.
So that's that.
Well, no, they do, because they can see your username, or they could see your username when you were online. Yeah, it's the what is it?
They can't actually see my entire username. It doesn't fit.
The Fruminous ...
Yeah, there's considerably more to my username.
Yeah, they don't know.
There's another like 3 words to that.
Yes. There are 3 words with the, so it doesn't technically count, but whatever.
No. Yeah, there's another 3 words worth of word there.
Yeah. So last thing I'm going to do before I end the video is hop back in. Turn off creative mode, because otherwise I'll just place blocks fully built. And what we're going to do is we're going to get this, and we're going to outline the kind of the
thing.
I was going to say outline the outline, but then I realised that wouldn't work.
Had redundant there.
Right, so version 1 is going to be on this side. And it's
version 1.
Yeah.
Version 2. And then version beta.
Well, option 1, rather, because version 2 essentially means it's better.
I live.
You die, you live again on Fury Road. I probably butchered that, but whatever.
Jake, why do you have 2 medical rooms?
I have 1 medical room, which is the backup, and the other one, which is on the rover. I have 2 bases. One of them is a backup, in case the rover goes completely destroyed. Because it has wheels.
It has wheels.
Now you realise everything.
No, I already knew. I already know how wheels work in this game.
So that's number 1. And then if we have this, which will be version 2. Why is that placed there? Did you place that?
Jake, I just got back here.
Okay, right. Sorry, paranoia. Which we need to play at some point.
Grind you.
Don't do... I'm work... Go. Stop inflating the episode time. This is going to be like an hour before I finish.
I'm not trying to inflate the episode time. I'm trying to inflate your death count.
Please, stop. Just, please. You're confusing the server. It's like 2 magnets trying to... 2 identical poles of a magnet trying to... Oh, wow. You, sir, are a jackass.
Had to see if it worked, Jake.
You had to see if you could kill me. Are you sure? Are you sure that you had to?
Kill myself. Also, the wheels fell off the rover again.
Yeah. That happens. Where the hell is my stuff?
I don't know.
I can't access my corpse.
It's because it's like up
What
here,
have you
Jake.
done?
Jake, your corpse is here.
What? Why is my bag... What? Right, okay. Let's just...
Welcome to me earlier. Apparently inertia doesn't work properly.
No, it doesn't. Anyway, continuing with what I'm trying to do, whilst being distracted, Adam.
Also, what happened to the rest of me?
What do you mean the rest of you? Oh, it despawns.
That's annoying.
Why? What, you just want the entire place littered with corpses?
No, not the corpse. Yeah, they would be after about 5 minutes of this. No, my stuff from where I was playing before. Apparently,
I picked up.
When I logged out, it would just...
Oh,
How did that kill me?
What killed you?
I pressed X 2 feet from the ground, and apparently my shins broke and I died. I had full health.
Well, that's fun. Oh yeah, the wheels have fallen off for me. This is why we're trying to get a static base. But I built the rover because I thought that would be nice, and then realised it's not going to be nice. So yeah. I need your personal opinion, okay?
Yes.
Yeah? We have two options of how to have our base, our entrance area kind of slanted. We either
Before we
have
talk about that, Jake,
the 1x1 or the 1x2.
My body is 3.5 kilometers on the ground.
That looks fun.
Yeah, no. Right, where's option 1 and 2? No, show me,
Option
show me,
1
show
is
me,
on the
show me,
left,
show me.
option 2 is on the right. Noting that the door would be after when it gets to the top. Because I can't actually have the slanted doors because they're not large enough. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I'd say
Oh, damn it.
Oh goddamn, what happened?
I ran out of hydrogen. I was like, oh no. Oh no. Oh.
Yeah, the other reason we want to get a static base is because we can't actually get into the rover when we don't have hydrogen.
Yeah. That's also another problem. Where is my stuff? Where is my stuff? Body location is here. Yes, I know it's here.
In answer to your question, number 1. Also, Jake.
And now it's moved. It moved 100 meters. Why? Even the
is this
nav
your
point
body?
moved 100 meters.
This is indeed your body.
Yeah, let's get everything. I'm just slowly accumulating backup resources.
So your deaths are up to 2 now
Yes.
in this episode.
Death. My deaths are up to. I just glitched through the floor. That seems nice.
That's
Give me-
because all of the rover's wheels just spun off into
Yeah,
space.
give me a second. I'm gonna give us access to a proper conveyor.
The other reason we want a static base is
Right. Yeah, the other reason we want to stack the base is because that is just mental, due to latency issues.
well, not even latency issues. It's
Yeah,
just wheels
the
are
viewers
still
might have
going.
thought it was fine when it was just me.
They're
but
trying to fix it for the next major content patch, but it means basically fully reworking them.
Yes.
This one.
Which one?
This one.
Oh, what, you want that
The
one?
one I'm next to.
You want that one to be the one?
Yes.
Okay, right. Then we'll do that.
Yeah, it gives us more room on top. It gives us more room on top if we want to expand the base up there at all.
Yeah. Because we could have
See?
landing
And now I'm
pads
out
on
of
there.
hydrogen. And now I'm out of hydrogen, so
Yes, I now
I
have
need to do
hydrogen.
something stupid.
Oh, what, you're out of hydrogen? Oh, okay.
Yes.
The tragic death
I'm dead.
of another space. My god, the death count in this episode. I need a death counter.
My death count, I'm going to point out, will be staggering. Also, stop throwing me through the floor over, you evil piece of metal.
Yeah, it does that. Anyway,
I will grind you down.
we will continue with
Chaos.
construction in the next episode. Until then, my name has been Zero Jake. His name has been Adam something. Just Adam. And we shall see you next time. End transmission.